huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. The big one, 12 runs out of there. The Sunrisers, 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, whack! Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Needs a dot ball.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take a pick.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Going with spin now. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, fantastic catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. What a shot, made a cracking sound off the bat. It's a slog sweep away for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs. but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Oh, that was met. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Narayan from the VVS Laxman end. And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums off 4 balls.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Out. That's a special catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Narayan with a huge appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Goes over the top with that shot. 11 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 94 for 3.
The run rate's dropped a bit that last over, but still scoring at a rapid rate. Set up the last 2 overs of the power play for a big attack.
Caught, gone. Out. What a screamer.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Mulder ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Aurora shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
This is crucial. 12 from 2, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Mulder has got a fire lit under them now.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. This is a brilliant piece of batting. Onto the back foot and pulls it high over square leg for 6.
Solid shot. That's going for 4. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
How will the bowler respond?
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Good shot, a beauty, amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab, super catch. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Oh, great run out.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 124 for 6.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. How will he reply? Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. Might look to go big again here.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Patel has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs a direct hit. That's the end of a very good over. great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Was quick onto that in the infield. 7 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 147 for 8. Aurora from the Shivyal Yadav end. Crack. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Over, Kolkata are 6 for none. Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that. 11 runs added there. Kolkata 17 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Edge, amazing delivery. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Kolkata 21 for none. Cummins from the VVS Laxman end.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, what a ball. Gone. Gully with an easy catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Cummins will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, he thinks.
That's 4 overs down in the power play and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Quickly into position and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. 9 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 43 for 1.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant diving stop. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
The Sunrisers can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Mulder with a great delivery there. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. Cummins from the VVS Laxman end. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Kolkata a 69 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundaries. That'll take some chasing.
A lovely shot. Just cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one.
Could be close. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.